exciting job. It's a Renault Caravelle, which is one I've had in before. Belongs to a good friend of mine, local to me. Used to belong to Paul Godfrey. I've successfully repaired the passenger window winder mechanism, but he's asked me to have a look over it to make sure he can use it as a daily car. Right, this is what I've found. As you probably know, these are pretty similar mechanically to a Renault 10 or Renault 8, being a convertible version. Right, this is what the first thing I found. It's a rear silencer. There's a support bracket missing that should live here to go from here to here, so I can either make one or try and find one. We've got normal oil leaks from the gearbox, both sides, so I've got to check the level to make sure there's some in it, obviously. I did the brakes about 2 or 3 years ago. It's had recon calipers, and obviously I've set all the adjustment correctly, as my friend Sean Henry knows all about now. Right, what else needs them? What I've discovered is this side, it's got the strap for the rear axle, and this is really badly corroded. And this side's actually obviously been replaced with something that's not doing anything at all, because it's, even though the wheel is hanging down, this strap's not actually doing anything, because obviously this wasn't up to the job and it's stretched too far, so I need 2 new straps from somewhere. There's supposed to be a water leak, no sign of anything obvious here. So that's it for the back end, I think, for today. All looks pretty good. The rubber bits on the gear linkage have been replaced with solid metal mountings, because that was a common issue with these. All of a sudden you couldn't get any gears. Still got the rubber one on the top, but the bottom one, someone's put a nut bolt and a spacer in here. Okay, on my way round to the front, as the back end's now lower, you can see the engine. 1300 Renault 12 engine, twin choke Weber. This was originally 1100. It's got no radio working because there's no radio stations to tune into. I've got no horn, and there's a compressor with nothing connected to it, so I've got that to deal with as well. Again, I've already previously done the brakes, so I'm not expecting any nasty surprises here. This is what you've got under here. Disc brakes. It's obviously in pretty nice condition, having been restored at some point before Mr. Godfrey owned it, no doubt. So that's about it for under here. Once I've found where the horn is, or supposed to live, up there maybe. Nope. Oh, there it is. Look, there's a horn. So all I've got to do is get that one to work with a wire joined to it, maybe. Okay, right, a bit more Caravelle. We found, although there was a horn on the other side of the car, when I put 12 volts through it, didn't actually work. And then I thought, wonder where the wire is, and for some strange reason the wire was actually over this side of the car. So I put a horn that does work and mounted it on a bracket in that space there, and lo and behold, when we press the button, which is on the end of the stalk, if I can get up here, is, so that works now. Okay, we've topped the gearbox oil up. These permanently leak, so we're not going to fix that. This is the bracket I've made to support the silencer, which is no longer moving. This is something off a Renault 19, I think. It's a gearbox stabiliser bracket. I just cut it a bit shorter and bent it and hammered it and drilled a hole in it, so no doubt it won't win any marks at a concours competition, but we won't worry about that today.